Just like you.
Okay, does everyone know what you all are here for?
Everyone is aware?
Little louder, guys.
Yes.
What is the brand which we are talking about?
And what is it?
Ready to
Masala.
Anyone else who can say something different?
Ready to mix or gravy mix?
Okay. And
Ready
is it ready to eat?
No.
Is it masala? Just masala? Just masala? No. It's a gravy mix. Okay. So you guys have to understand first what you are talking about. You are actually promoting a brand which is Parampara, which is into ready to cook category. Okay.
Move this.
We'll start with some presentation. We'll show you what exactly is ready to cook and whom are we targeting to. Okay. Okay, by the way, before we start, meanwhile I just want everyone, quick, name, okay? Just the name. We'll start with
Rashmi Shetty.
Uday.
Akash. Ashish. Abba. Vijay. Sanket. Parag. Sanket.
Avinash.
Anand. Atish.
Hiteksha. Athiya.
I could not hear your name.
Hiteksha.
Be little louder.
Akshata. Alfia. Anjali. Tulans. Sheila. Madhvi. Litsil. Raj. Jyoti. Tina. Sona.
No? Sorry. How many of you are supervisors here?
So my part, that's my team. I'll make sure I tell them.
He is Sandeep. He will be doing a project here.
Okay, how many of you all have a smartphone?
All of them are there on WhatsApp.
How many? How many of them? Just. I couldn't see. Still, there are. I want everyone to raise their hands if everyone has got it. Very
कर दो यार ऐसे.
नहीं रहेगा तो फिर
अच्छा सर इन लोग को एसी ट्रिप हो जाता ब्रीफ इन लोगों को एकदम शॉर्ट एंड स्वीट है फुल बड़े प्रेजेंटेशन पे मत ले लो छोटे में ही उनको समझा दिया
आप लोग क्या-क्या कर रहे हो?
सेशंस ले लो
आप लोग का एग्जाम्स चल रहे हैं? एग्जाम में कितना पढ़ते हो? एग्जाम्स में बहुत पढ़ते हो? राइट? लंबा चौड़ा? नहीं? बातें बहुत करते हो? बातें करते हो? बस आपको खाली बातें करनी है। हम आपको पढ़ने के लिए नहीं, तो बातें करते रहो, जितना ज्यादा बातें करोगे उतना अच्छा है।
ये मेरी है
How many of you have done this kind of activity in stores, like in shops?
मोस्टली many of them just raise your hands
Others, mall. How many of you mall? Malls. Anyone else? Any other type of activities which you guys have done?
हाँ वो मैं एड्रेस देता हूँ
Registrations. Then
Free sampling.
free sampling where and how and where?
Giving. It was a goat cheese activity.
Okay.
We have to distribute cheese.
Okay. Great. And anything else? Boys?
I've done an event of the same product like all you need recipe kit of chef's basket. It's a pasta and burritos. They have international cuisines under them.
Okay.
So
Good.
we
So
made
you
it and we served it to people. Same like this.
and was it easy to make it and cook
It
it?
was difficult because that was an international product. So people asked many questions about pasta and burritos and how to make it and all that.
So you had to go through the recipe format and
Yeah,
everything.
we just
That's-
had a briefing like this, so all the terms were clear
Mhm.
and it was easy.
It was easy. It was made easy.
Yeah.
Right. Good. Okay. Before we start, one final thing. It's easy. Ready to cook in the sense? It's easy to cook. So you guys will not have any problem in explaining it. There is only 3 things which we will talk about. Okay. Let's start. Parampara is the brand. What are we going to talk about? Why are we here? We are actually creating awareness about this product. How many of you actually heard before coming to this room? How many of you actually heard that there is a Parampara brand existing? 1, 2, 3, 4, that's it. Right? So, which means out of almost like 40 people now here, or 30 people? 30 people, only 4 of them heard. So you can understand what is the brand awareness. This is why we are here. We are trying to make people aware that there is a brand called Parampara which is into ready to cook category, which is into gravy meals. Okay? People must have heard ready to eat. How many of you have heard earlier? Many of them, right? You must have also heard about mixes or like you can say any other garam masala, that also you know very well. But never बहुत कम लोग जानते होंगे ready to cook category के बारे में, right? So this is why we are here to ensure that people know about ready to cook category. So we have to drive them to the category, not only जहाँ पर हम खड़े हैं वहाँ से नहीं, वहाँ पर ही नहीं, हमें उनको अंदर category में लेके दिखाना होगा कि यहाँ पर है, ठीक है? शॉप के अंदर में. So 2 things, 1 at the location आप लोगों को बताना है, plus उनको बताना भी है, दिखाना भी है कि कहाँ पर अवेलेबल, ठीक है? तो इसीलिए हम क्या कर रहे हैं, उनको दिखाने के बाद इंश्योर करेंगे कि वो लोग एक बार ट्राई कर लें. We can request them that try it out. Unless and until you try, you will not know what is it. So better you try it out once. Okay? Who is the maker? Like who is the founder of this? General Mills. You must have heard about Hindustan Unilever. You must have heard about Procter & Gamble. But this is another company called General Mills. Anyone heard about it? No? Heard about Pillsbury? Yes. So Pillsbury is from General Mills. So you guys, so they are all from General Mills. So you have to say we are actually from, not just from Parampara, but we are also from General Mills. But then let's stick to Parampara. Okay? If anyone asks which company is it from, then you have to say General Mills. Clear?
Everyone will know Pillsbury Atta. So you have to connect it with Pillsbury.
So give them that feeling. That which company? So Pillsbury Atta company. That's enough, right? Parampara, Betty Crocker, Pillsbury, Haagen-Dazs, Green Giant, and Nature Valley. These are the products which they are into. Ready to cook. It's basically a 3-step process. Step 1 is pour, basically pour. Then add the ingredients, whatever you want to add. If it is a chicken, if it is a paneer, if it is anything else, whatever you want to make it. Add and then cook it for minimum whatever time. Everything is mentioned in the back side of the package. Very clearly. If you have to add 300 grams into a 400 grams of food, everything is mentioned very clearly. Right? So ask them, there is nothing to worry, it's simple 3 steps, but only thing you need to maintain how much quantity, so that is mentioned in the back side of the package. Right? And cook. That's it. It's as simple as that. It's a 3-step process. 3 easy steps to make your life easy. Okay? I think even boys can do it later. Right?
How many of you all cook here?
Boys, देखिए नहीं. तो
So now it is easy.
now it is easy. Right? Why is it easy? No cooking expertise required in cooking. Right? Do you require any expertise? Nothing. Offers variety to consumers. There are 22 variants of Parampara. We'll show you the list. Okay? So those are the brands which you are going to talk about. You will all get a small detailer. एक 1 page का detailer आपके पास रहेगा जिसमें 22 variants का नाम पूरा pictures के साथ रहेगा. ठीक है? So you will have to show them. You may not have it in the outlet, but you will have to tell them that there are 22 varieties available in the market. So either if it is not there in this outlet, you might get it in some other outlet. But keep it in mind. You have to show them very clearly. Okay? Experiment with non-core dishes. For example, a North Indian can prepare Hyderabadi chicken, and a South Indian can prepare chole gravy. It's so easy. Like anyone can prepare any kind of food. cuts out negative labor like washing, chopping, cutting, peeling, etc., which takes a lot of time, right? And even a lot of exercise. You need to be little very careful while chopping or something, right? So here everything is taken care of. 22 variants of veg and non-veg gravies. So it is not just veg, it is also into non-veg. 60 years of experience. Okay, just to tell a little bit about Parampara. Parampara is actually a brand from Pune. It was earlier actually manufactured by a Indian company. Later, in couple of, 2 years back, this was taken by General Mills. Right? Mastered homemade taste, unlike other brands which offers restaurant style food. So obviously, when you will give them wet sampling, you will also have to taste it and check it out. How is it really tasting? So before you ensure that before you give it to any consumer, when you are having it, first you guys taste it. If you have any problem or anything, inform your supervisor immediately. Do not give that food to anyone. Clear? So ensure that it's a good food which is coming out. So when you are sampling it, you should have a good food. All gravies taste and look like homemade gravies, brown in color, and no added color or Ajinomoto, added flavors, nothing. Each pack contains a pouch which has a dry masala. Pack does not have ingredients, of course. They have to be added separately.
You understood what ingredients means here?
What are ingredients? Paneer, chicken, and all those. Every pack contains exact instructions on mode of preparation. Front of pack mentions time taken, ingredient, and spice levels. Though salt and spice is already added, consumers may add depending on this. So you have to just mention this word, that in case if you feel after the food is ready, maybe if you feel that there is a requirement of little bit of salt or a bit of spicy.
Everybody's
Taste is
Everybody's taste is different. Remember.
spicy.
Most part has salt or maybe.
So you can always keep that in mind. A consumer can always, beyond this fact, he can also experiment with his taste buds. So if a person, I may need lot of spice, so I can add spice into the masala. The taste will not change. It only will add to your taste.
So consumer may say, like, if I am testing, I'll say no, yaar, it is not too spicy. I will say. So that time you will have to say, you can always add your spices in over and above whatever is added to bring your taste level. Okay? There is nothing harm in that. You can add salt, you can add spice, whatever it is. Right? That's very important. Afterward, these are the variants. You can see 11 on that side, 11 on this side.
So what I'll do, I'll give you a printout of this particular
Then we will
sheet.
give you that entire.
Sure.
We'll give the detail. Okay? What is the cost? Grams? And what's the time? 9 months it can last. Okay? These are gravy mixes. Tandoori chicken is 30 grams, 9 months. Chicken sukha is 50 grams, 9 months. So, non-veg is little costly, that's it. This is the simple promo table which you must have seen. You must have seen with a pole and a fascia, right? But now this time we do not have this one because we are going to a smaller outlets, possibly. So we don't need a fascia. We'll just have a simple promo table. But remember, you will be given many more elements to that, like rice cookers to store the ingredients. Okay. There will be bowls. You must have seen pani puri bowls. You will be given those type of bowls. So and a spoon for them to taste. You will have dustbins with covers. Okay. You will have towels to ensure that the top is clean. You will have to ensure that you will get packets. So that will be on display properly. So the best display probably will be awarded. Okay. So ensure that that is being displayed well, plus the cooker is kept well. There will be 2 cookers, one you can keep it down and the second one on the top. Okay? and all the balls and all has to be taken care properly. It has to be given. You will be with gloves, every one of you, okay? With your head also as well with gloves. All the girls will be given an apron because you are the people who will be actually serving. And the boys will have to ensure that everything is maintained neat and clean over there. If any doubts, if any queries, then you will be talking first. And if anything about the category, where is it available, then the boys will take them to the category. Clear? So the flow will mention it, how it is going. But meanwhile, this is the idea. So this is the kiosk, which is your table. It's easy to make it, prepare it, install it. How much time will it take? 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes, okay? But ensure that it is tight. It should hold the rice cookers and everything, okay? So all these things are very important. So maintain hygienic, clean. We don't want, even if it is dirty place surrounding, but your place should be clean. Just ensure that, okay? And yes, if the dustbin is filled up, immediately ensure, before you guys go there, you check where is the main dustbin box. So just take that cover, throw it away, get a new cover. So all these things you guys have to maintain for the period of 5 to 6 hours. That's it. Just maintain neat and clean. Right? Okay. 1 male and 1 female in each team. Clear? Promo table to put up at strategic locations. Locations will be decided or will be given to you by the supervisor, but in case if you do not, see, I will say you only one thing. By the time you reach and your supervisor hasn't informed you where exactly is your location, just ensure that you ask the outlet owner and tell them we have come from Parampara. We need to ensure that where exactly is our location. We just need to see where is the location where we can put up the table. So they will tell you where exactly. But please see that you are actually somewhere near the entrance or at the category. Either at the entrance or the category. Category is what? Where the products are being displayed. Either you get at that space or near the entrance. Clear? Only these two locations you will have to figure it out. No other locations. They will tell you to go behind somewhere. No. Please sir, give us that we will take a call. Immediately inform your supervisor. Take care. Cookers with food, bowls and spoons to serve food sample, Parampara variant chart, dustbin. So these are your elements. As I told you before, you will have only few things, but just ensure that everything is in place. You should have at least a minimum of 200 to 250 per day bowls and spoons. Minimum. Okay? Just ensure that you are having that many count. If you have less, just inform your supervisor to ensure that you get more back. Refill it. What is our timing? 2 to 8. Okay? You guys will reach at 2. Settle off by 2:30. Properly. Neat and clean. Things are ready. Setup should be ready within 2:30 to 2:45. If you want any queries, ensure that your rice cookers are there in place by 2:30. 2:30, your rice cooker should be there. Okay? That is why this is the timing which has been given to you, half an hour. Everything should be ready. Your rice cookers with your ingredients should be there in place. Mail promoter to note the opening stock now. Very important. See, you will not be engaged more into talking, but talking to the outlet wala. Outlet wala, you guys will have to talk. What is the count? Opening stock.
1 minute. 1 minute. No, Abhishek, I want to talk to you. What is happening in the plant? Now they have brought some thermocol, they have kept it everything out and security is high. Give one instruction to one person. That all
Okay. Boys, just ensure that you have the opening stock. There are 22 variants, but you may not know which variant is available. So just make a note of total number of count of the packs. Whether it is of chicken, whether it is of paneer, anything. Just ensure you take all the count. Opening stock should be of total. Then at the end of the day, you will have to take the closing stock. What is remaining? Suppose the opening is 100 packs altogether the outlet wala has got 100 packs of mix of everything. Okay, whatever variants. Maybe in a different paper you can note down that number. But have a count. At the end of the day, whatever the sale has done, whatever the sale has been executed, after that you will get a closing stock, which should be equal minus of sale. Correct? That will be the closing. So you will get a format to fill it up. Just ensure that those counts are taken properly. Sale figures are very important. We are doing this for promoting, but then we are also ensuring sales are taking place. Right? You guys would like to have some targets? Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Why? Competition.